Have you ever felt like you know about God, but you don't really know Him? Like you're going through the motions of faith, but longing for something deeper, something real? The topics we explore on my podcast are shaped by the questions, messages, and emails I receive from listeners, as well as what I'm currently thinking about and learning. Recently, I've heard from so many of you who have put words to the longing that I've often felt in my own relationship with God. An ache to experience Him in an intimate way, beyond mere religious activity. But for so many of us, this can feel discouragingly out of reach. What does this actually look like, and where do we start? In this next podcast series, we'll explore what it means to move beyond conceptual knowledge about God and into personal encounter, to truly experience God's presence, hear His voice, and be transformed by His love. God intimately knows you, not merely as one in a string of faceless digits, but psychologically, emotionally, intellectually, spiritually, by actual singular name. And just as He knows you, He longs for you to know Him, deeply, relationally, and personally. He is always inviting us to become more aware of His presence and voice in every moment of every day. So often, I think that the spiritual life can be defined by what we do or how much we know. But what if it's more about who we know and how intimately we know Him? Over the next few months, I'll be hosting conversations with guests who generously invite us into their spiritual journeys. They will be sharing some of their stories towards deeper intimacy with God and how they've come into this experiential relationship. In between interviews, I'm also going to be introducing us to habits or spiritual rhythms that I found to be transformative in my own journey. Because here's what I want us to hold on to. The pathway to spiritual intimacy isn't about tirelessly striving to keep connection with God through our performance, but learning to position ourselves to receive, remain, and respond to His love in everyday life. So if you've ever longed for more, I hope you'll join me for this next series, because God isn't just someone to believe in, He's someone to experience.